Hello and welcome to the next episode of this Pirate Republic Horde. Yes, I feel like that summarizes it the fastest. We just took over a big chunk of China and we're currently coring it. No, wait, I'm wrong. We took over this. Yeah, this is what we're coring. I might have remembered this slightly wrong. And I feel like we have to go, yeah. I feel like soon further expansion in this area is important. Also thinking about taking up the Portuguese at some point might be quite important to do too. So these are the two things I have to do. And at the same time, yeah, I feel like fighting China right now is not an option. I feel like this coalition will fall apart. They have very low imperial authority, or mandate as it's called in the non-HRE China thing. Sounds very of the Empire of China. So, yeah, they are struggling with getting anything done, and they're probably struggling with rebels too. They might be annexing a lot of land, but in the long run, this is not helping them. It's really not. I'm continuing to convert everything because I can do that. We just colonialize these two islands, which means these colonialists are free now. I feel like it's too late to go into America, but it's not too late to kinda... And Africa's already pretty full. Yeah, I feel like we should just colonialize over here. I mean, it explains why a lot of European settlers are now over here, because the other choices are getting narrower and narrower. But seeing a trade port here is good. And then a level 10 adjacent province also sounds very nice. So I will get these two. Beautiful. Then you can continue to explore. And Malacca immediately joined this coalition. Aye. These penises. Okay, what I want to do is, you are with him. If I co-belligerate you, you can do nothing really about it. Our manpower is very low, so I might chill a little bit. If Malacca already joined, it doesn't matter. This was our only big truce. After Pasai, but we just defeated them, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I feel like we are like in a position where we can chill for a little bit before we go into the next big battle. But what I will do is I will transport my armies down here, because we will do most of the fighting over there. You are still repairing, you are fully functioning. Talking about rebels, good thing I brought my army right there. I will drop you over here, and that should be that. I over here also have my coffee. Just lost 10k troops in the transport. These logistic transport over these sea towers is literally killing me. Wow, it is really painful to see that. And what I also really should do is, let me take out these light ships and we go into the pirate map mode, and we will just read all of this. I will go into India, because people wanted me to go into here, and I can even do that. Oh yeah, I took all of these islands here. So I can even raid all the way up to Africa. That's actually crazy. It's actually crazy how much we can raid now. And I took the light ships, they're the fastest, so they should get the most raiding done. Okay, let's do it now. I will just spam click this button, make myself very popular with the neighbors, and get a lot of money from that. I will need this to kinda upgrade my navy, which is a little bit outdated at the moment. But yeah, the money we get from this is actually pretty nice, unironically. Missing a few provinces along the way, but not a lot. Not a lot. So that's all done. Okay, over there is not so much money. I did raid you, did I? Yeah, I did. Just a delay. Then we can go into here, and then we can go over here. Okay, new claims. Wait, how fast are they moving? They just moved past this and I couldn't even click. Wow, okay. Yeah, we made like 500 ducats so far, because we have a deficit while I'm raiding. Not a too big. Yeah, 16 ducats. That's a huge deficit. So we kind of really depend on raiding right now. Like, jokes aside, we really do. Wait, they're protecting all of this, so I might need my battleships for raiding this. You stay in port. Can you raid better? Yeah, you can. Good. Then you do this. Nice. Nice. Oh no, this is protect again. I feel like they have a lot of anti-parrot stuff over here on the right thing. On the right trade node, so we can't raid as much over here. But definitely other provinces should be fine. Now let's forget this, go up to the Philippines, look into... We can raid this, but it's not too important. But like, India is very important. India is a huge source of money, China is a huge source of money, and Indonesia is a huge source of money. And most optimistically, there you go, optimistically, China would be, Indochina would be, or Indonesia, sorry, would be the best source trade-wise to siphon most of our trade in. But for that, we need to control more of it, which we don't do right now. Good, let's rate this, and then we're up to 140. Good, what we need to do next, we really need to do that, is fix the economy. I have this over there. And that number is a lie, so we are losing around 30 already? That's so much. 40 spoils of war, but that includes spoils of war. We're not, we're largely over naval limit. That's it. That's why we're losing so much money. So let's check transport ships. I feel like I can destroy half of the galleys. Because they're quote-unquote just galleys, the heavy ships are way better. And this should free up some money. I'm waiting one more tick for spoils of war to go away. We're still minus 23, that's crazy. Yeah, but we're only slightly over, so that's not the problem anymore. Huh. Wait, I can't upgrade all of this because it's still too expensive. Oh no. What is the big problem? We quote all of this, which makes it a bit cheaper. Corruption is not that huge. That should help a lot. We are not over governing capacity. Wow, okay. Where's this uprising? Oh, is it? Where is it? Hello? Increase autonomy? Yeah. And you spawned? Where did they spawn? Oh my god, did they spawn over here? Oh my... Why? How? There shouldn't even live that much people on these islands. This is a... How much development? 11. Like for area development, 1k troops rise up. What is this? Not like they organized from all the other islands. Ay, disgusting. Good. Do I want to wait for the next tech? No, I will invest into this then. And, you know, for now, I will actually stay there for this. Because it is nice provinces. These are really nice provinces. And I feel like if I want to make this to a trade center, it could actually be worth to keep it around for a while. What else broke up? Wooden separatists. So, where's the rest of my armies? One is over here, you can stay. You are over here, you will transport over here, and some of these troops that are currently in this navy will be transferred back and split up into other armies. Good. I'm just really scared how much troops they tend to have everywhere, and how much we're losing in these transports. Jokes aside, it's really a lot. We're making money now, which is nice, you know. What uprising do we have to... Oh, now we have one over here. Okay. Now, after that's defeated, we should be able to just go away. Or do all of these islands count as different? Oh no, they're all different, so probably Hawaii is 4 different uprisings. Okay. Anyways, go on board the ship. Go back to over here, because we have a new uprising. I love this game. I love this game so much. Uprisings, pure fun and joy. No, actually, I never make a secret out of this. I really don't handling uprisings. It's such a boring part of the game. Because you just run after them, do you? I still, like, absolutely understand why they exist. I mean, there will be uprisings right after you conquer land, right? But, you know, you're just spending that much resources on kind of controlling your own nation after you actually already lost so much in wars is boring. And I feel like you should still be able to critique such a good game, right? I feel like just because it's a very good game, it shouldn't be critique-free. I feel like most people, especially sieges and rebels, are some of the things people enjoy the least. Yeah. So it's not like I'm like saying something radical that no one ever said before, right? I mean, I also play a Victoria 3. I'm gonna plan a video on doing... plan on making a video on that at some point. Not here, or maybe I will. I don't know. I think about it, but I have a cool Japan guide in the works right now. And honestly, the worst thing about Victoria, the new one, is not just war, but also the political system. Getting laws through is like EU4 sieges, but you can lose progress, which is not fun. Whoever thought of that is thought, yeah, RNG plus negative RNG, that's what the players want. I'm like... you know, If you sit there at 20%, then it goes down to 10. And you're like, ah, yes. Cool. Oh no, they got the fort. It's actually bad. What tech can we get? It's way ahead of time, but we would get... Are we currently getting ticking global trade? Can I do this if... Oh no, it's already spreading. It is already spreading everywhere. Obviously, mostly in the trade ports. So, I would say we not just yet go into that. So, it is like 6. We should be able to storm them out, yeah. That's good. Reset the siege. Or not reset the siege, but unsiege the province with a small attack. Get a lot of claims. It's nice, but we don't have the resources to fight right now. I'm very happy I just didn't start this war, because what I'm doing right now is a little bit more important. Otherwise, we'd have just lost even more manpower in a small war. Don't get me wrong, but it would have been very annoying to do all of these things at once. We can still do it right after we finish this. I take it now. I just want to invest a little bit on ports. This is good. Institution spread is actually something I need right now. I'm too lazy to fiddle around with the state edicts. Don't get me wrong, they're cool, right? But kind of boring too. Hey, they left the coalition, which means the coalition will fall apart now because the biggest partner left. Most of the time. Not always, but most of the time. Which means we have such a great military strength that they're not even bothering anymore to attack us. And I feel like it's a combination out of technology and our actual manpower capacity and everything. So, we can now do the last edict. Question of dictatorship. We can strengthen the executive powers, which is something basic, then reinforce Republican values. Re-election cost is very strong, don't get me wrong. Just want to read, abolish, lower the black flag, will become a republic. Unified Pirate Confederacy. We'll move 50 government progress. Okay, state governing cost and the book, so states are cheaper to maintain. Neutral ground policy. Vessels can now hoist the black flag. Gain the following modifiers for Pirate Republic subjects. So having subjects is pretty good. This is like you want to make like a vessel swarm out of pirates. And we get dip rep, improve relations, and the smugglers get stronger. And Scourge of the Seven Sea is raiding coast increases power protection by 1. Winning battles which are led by rules increase legitimacy or Republican tradition. And absolutism and revolutionary seal. That's really cool. We gain more naval tradition and more army tradition from battles. I personally right now would love to go Scourge of the Seven Seas, which sounds very strong because we have a lot of naval battles. But we don't. Governing states is also very strong. Normally the re-election cost would be amazing, right? A free admin policy too. Do we have something that works with that? No, we have no admin policy. So this is something for later, maybe thinking about it, but now it's useless. So we'd say we can't just use this. And the re-election cost is also not useful because we regain Republican tradition faster than we can lose it at the moment. So we are always at 100 once the next president gets elected. Or captain, whatever. This, on the other hand, makes everything cheaper, and I do need money, right? And this makes power protection from raiding coasts, which is also very strong, because this gives you a lot of passive powers. I'm open to change this whatever you want. Even the vessel swarm sounds like a lot of fun. But I'm not 100% sure if they always will do it, because it says vessels can now. Like, they can now hoist the black flag, not they will. So I'm not trusting it 100%. This sounds also a lot of fun. But I feel like for now I'm going to take the safe way, take this. We can always change this later if you want to. Just let me know in the comments, right? Good. Then let me deal with this, and then we're just going to chill a little bit and regain manpower. The usual, I know. So we have like 800 at tick, which is actually not too bad. Gonna split these two up now, because they're losing too much in a stack. Integrate. Any big problems I can give a seat here. Actually, 15 development? Yeah, why not? Sure, why not integrate Hawaii? And I can integrate a lot of now. Wow. Actually, yeah, more, I guess we can integrate both at the moment, because we have the power to do so. It's kind of cool. Losing a lot of admin points, though. But yeah, whatever I can certify, I will right now. Gives us less autonomy. I did read the comment about how autonomy works, and it's quite helpful, thank you. So I feel like that should actually already help. Just doing this. And later we can think about actually integrating them completely. So... Oh, we have so much candidates for states. We have, like... It doesn't seem like it, but we already conquered a lot, right? We already took a lot of land. We're not blobbing into every direction, don't get me wrong, but... What we have is a lot of states. And we can all play... We can play very centralized with them, I just noticed. Which is actually not too bad. Good. I never upgraded this wonder, by the way, because I never got the money to do so, which is quite sad. And I feel like sellers are not the most important thing anymore, so it doesn't matter as much. What I did notice is since I took these islands, the Spanish actually already, don't really have the resources to come back to here. Which is kind of good. By the way, what message did I just miss? We integrate someone? No, right. What? Did we have a vassal? I actually don't know. I don't think so. Something else happened, probably. I clicked OK to pass. Oh no, it was the art exploration is done. Okay, okay. And that was what the OK with what do you want to do next. Okay, okay. I'm very happy that the Chinese are out of this, which means in this recording session we can attack them. Probably not this episode, but yeah. I guess this episode was mostly about kind of consolidating our claims, and we do need this in between, even though it's not the most interesting stuff. It is part of this journey, right? I'm gonna be honest with you, out on Let's Play, these are the parts I would normally cut out, but not showing them on the other ways gives like the feeling that everything is quite easy and you always win, right? So yeah, these are like the things you also have to think about in every playthrough. The resource building, the government formation, the integration of your nation, the how do you want to deal with your neighbor policy, everything like that. And when to start a war 101. Good. They will be... Okay, 9 more years, so there's no pressure here. Oh, wait. A colony is finished. That was probably it. That was fast. What? No, that was the message. A colony is finished. That was really fast. We saw this in this episode. Okay. Where are these rebels? These rebels are over here. Good. Then transport these troops next to them. And... there we go. Deal with this. Deal with this. And everything should be fine. We're missing a few seats. Yeah, we're missing a lot of seats. I just noticed that. So I can give this seat here. I feel like a few seats in China would be fine. There's a lot of high-def provinces, so why not making them even stronger? So maybe some over here too, to give some representation over here, a little bit of role-playing. The gold mine can have representation. What else? They had an uprising, give them representation. Sure, why not? You get some... You are not that big. You're a big city, so here you have representation. Does Hawaii have some representation? I don't guess so. Here, 11, 9, 9. You know what? Biggest city, you get representation. Good, all seats have been put somewhere. I feel like we kind of spread it throughout the empire, so that's good enough. I'm just saying, I feel like we're kind of half the good guys here, okay? Because we are giving them people democracy, okay? Renowned Buccaneer. Winning wars against countries who are more developed than Japan has 5% chance to grant... Wait, is this something we will get now? Winning wars against countries with more development than Japan has now 5% chance to grant our Grand Admiral the status of Legendary Pirate, which is really cool, oh my god. Legendary Pirates cost no Republican tradition to be re-elected. Okay, this is not a problem anymore, but yeah, the mighty Japan. TM, okay, 20 years. We get more tax and more moral. You know what, I will take this right now. That sounds really good. Might be a bit too late for that, because we are quite developed, but we'll see. We need to have a very good leader, high Republican tradition, high naval tradition, and... oh yeah, a lot of things. But we have him now. We have him now. And this is have trade in over here. Nope, not just yet. Open. Hey, a lot of money. How about that? Can I repay some of the nasty loans? We don't have nasty loans. We only have normal loans. You know what? I will take this moment to upgrade this one at least once, so can use it a little bit more. Maybe I got like 100 settlers? pretty strong. Converted. Let's go. I mean, yeah, like half of our Chinese provinces are converted. All of Korea is converted. They started a few conversion. Yeah, over here. Yeah, it's slowly. Maybe go into religious ideas, I'm gonna be honest. Because this does take forever. And if we want to play a centralized Japan, we might need to spread our religion. Because we're the only ones with the religion. The upside is that we even can take more land if we take the religious ideas, right? It would allow us to take way more land. But, yeah. Then what uprising is coming? Ming. Okay, haven't seen that in that tag in a while. And I'm not even sure if they still exist on the map. And you are fighting Russia. I feel like maybe we should attack them, but they are allied with them. I hope Russia doesn't take too much. Because a too strong Russia would be boring. The Russians are not allied with the Ottomans, so they will probably still be weakened. The Austrians are quite strong, which is a good counterbalance to the Ottomans together with the Spanish. And the Spanish and the Austrians are friends, so the Ottomans should be very limited now to only attack Russia. So I'm not too scared of them, but I am scared that they take like way too much land now. Because they're kind of uncontested in this war. But doesn't matter right now, we are in the good. Okay, let's do this. And I would say it is a short one, but I feel like next episode we can do a lot of good things. I feel like then we can actually start this conflict over here, clean a lot of this up, maybe thinking about pulling the French out of this, which are allied with a lot of nations that are not even close to us, because this province seems very strong with the coal and the jade. Or ivory, sorry. I don't know where's the jade. Doesn't even exist in EU4, the resource. I really don't know why he said it. But yeah, I would say until then, I wish you all a good one, and see you next episode, where we actually conquer a lot. Bye.